Hello everyone, we are Group 40 and today we will going to talking about the topic and our analyzed dataset is about the history of the Olympics. The basic primary data, Athens and medal result from Athens 1896 to the Rio 1216. And in this dataset, we are using the cargo, the 112 years of the Olympic history and efforts and results. As we see this data set, his data set has the name and some says age and height, width, and where they from. Second is which game they played. Finally has the year for us to analyze. And this dataset gives some information about the Athens and medal result from Athens 1896 to the Rio 1216. We are going to analyze the data and those the worldwide participation, the relationship between the Athens and the sports, also gender equality development. Before we go deep into this dataset, let's first we take a look on the general view of the Olympics history. Look at the first picture, the medal of the sports. And in here, we can see there are 11 categories of the sport in Olympics. Among them, athletes, women, and bowling generate great sense amount of the medal. And the second page, we will talk about the graph we analyze is the worldwide participation. More host cities are in Europe and North America, and for the only few host cities in Asia, they are concentrated in the East Asia. And the second, there's more hosting in the Africa and Oceania. Second, we will talk about the picture is the medal by countries, and in this picture we have analyzed the number of the medal by countries, so the similar result as the host city distribution plot. Developed countries are dominant in the methods table, and the top three won more medal by the US, the research and the Germany in the previous years. The final picture of the dashboard one, we can see this picture we analyze is about change of the medal by regions. And as we see this picture, here we have selected the China, and this is about when we select by regions the change of the medal over year appears to remind that for the regions that haven't got any medals, no trend line will be shown. And for example, we select the USA. We can show that in the recent year, the USA get chance of the medal by the region is increasing. For example, is in the 1924 count of the 12 medal to the year 2010 get the 97 medal. And second, I will pass the mic to my teammate to talk about the second finding.
Next, I'm going to talk about the relationship between athletics and sports. To explore the data about the athletics, the height and weight of the athletes are visualized in this diagram. The graph shows that the height and weight of the athletes are hugely diverse and the variety is found in all regions and both genders. The important insight here is that height and weight are not limitations in being an athlete and joining the Olympics. Let's take a look at the height by sports. Some people may have stereotype on people's height and their suitable sports. The figure on the left shows the sport having the lowest average height, and bar chart on the right shows the sports that have the top 5 average height. The greatest average height is from basketball, which is 194.87 cm, and the lowest average height is from gymnastics, which is 167.64 cm. The key finding here is that the suitable heights of athletes are different in different types of sports, so the thought about suitable height is correct. To investigate the relationship between athletes and the metals a country or region can get, scatter plot matrix is used. The matrix shows that there is no obvious relationship between the number of metals a country or region can get and the age, height, weight of the athletes. However, a possible correlation is indicated between the number of medals and the number of athletes sent by the region. This possible relationship is further investigated. A trend line is added to the scatter plot, with p-value lower than 0.0001 and the correlation coefficient equals to 0.9293. This means that the two attributes are strongly positively correlated. More athletes the region or country sends, the more medals it can get. Next, I will pass the mic to my teammate to talk about gender equalities in the Olympic Games.
I'm going to talk about the process of gender equality development over 100 years from our dataset. First, let's take a look on ethnics by gender sport. In the first Olympic Games, only male participate in. Gratefully, in the second Olympic Games, we can see female athletes on the Olympic Stadium. Also, to be delighted to hear and see the number of females participating in Olympics grow gradually and comes closer to the number of male athletes. Then, go to age distribution graph according to gender. This graph includes ethnics' ages over the years. The age of 21 to 25 is the golden period of an athlete. However, the male age distribution is negatively skewed, while the female age distribution is very close to normal distribution. We have two assumptions on this phenomenon. First, the road to gender equality is still in progress. The number of female athletes, especially sophisticated athletes, is bigger than male ones. Second, some external reasons like pregnancy may affect more on female athletes to end their careers. After finish the analysis part, I will draw the conclusion. In the beginning, we encountered the problem of integrating and analyzing the data. In spite of the challenges, we have able to visualize the data and extract some key findings. In this data set, we wanted to know whether races, countries, and weight would affect the metal number. And we want to also, the goal of our project, do data analysis. Through our analysis, the United States and Europe are generally advantages of physical fitness, comprehensive ability, and are more robust to have won more medals in the past. We analyze how to generally win more medals in the Olympics, so we analyze the data to find the reason. Final height, weight are not limitations in joining Olympics, as different athletes can play the suitable types of sports according to their size. Height, weight, and age are not the factors influencing the number of medals won by a region. The number of athletes is standard. Despite the increasing number of female athletes, the road to gender equality is still in progress and we still have a long way to go. That's all for our presentation. Thank you.